She is kind of like a big informant, you know, with those glorious crystal balls of her.
We aren't open yet, though. I've got something for you, Ryuki.
What?
It's hard, and it'll leave a mess all over your hands.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
God. These two are a match made in heaven.
It's chocolate.
That's what I was going to say.
It's Valentine's Day. I wanted all my customers to get some.
Man, Mama's the absolute master of innuendo. Although Tama comes pretty close too. Like, no, I guess Tama is probably the master, but they're pretty close. Jeez Louise, it's unbelievable. It's a beer tap. I thought it was a candle. I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought these were candles. Suspicious book. The spine says best eats in the spirit world. What, are we talking like ghost steak? Right. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count how many there are. Let's not. Did you count the number of bottles? Good math practice. Good job. I didn't actually. I'm a fraud. Menu. Still wait a sec.
Oh, you want to know why there are 2 balls? This way, I have a spare if one stops working.
Christ. Oh my god. Thanks for the chocolate. Let's be polite.
Thanks for the chocolate. I appreciate it.
Don't thank me, honey. Just don't forget to get me something on White Day.
What do you want?
Well, you can return the favor.
Meaning?
Chocolate.
Something hard that will leave a mess all over my hands.
Nine. Oh. 9 bottles. 9 bottles, 9 glasses, 9 drinks. That's, Do you know where Mame is? I thought that said Mama. I was like, I'm talking to Mama. What's going on? No, Mame. They have very similar names.
Did she get into trouble?
She may have come into contact with terror. She might have valuable information.
Well, okay then. Let's ask the Big Milky Balls.
Could you call them something else?
Oh, mighty balls, who has the softest, bounciest skin in all the land? That is Mama, of course. That's right. Oh, you know it.
Who gives a shit?
I agree.
Now, serious mode this time. Oh, balls, the great and powerful. Please find someone for me. Her name is Amame Doi. Where is she right now?
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
Ooh, how was it?
Thanks, that was helpful.
We'll see.
Nice Japan branch.
Are you going to take her seriously?
Not necessarily, but it won't hurt to check, right?
Any information on the HB case?
Information, huh? Oh, I saw something online. There's this creepy video going around. Do you know about it?
Unfortunately, I
Are
hate
you
it.
talking about the Nirvana trial?
No, not that one. There's another one. It was released at midnight.
Oh god, there's a third video
it's
now?
called Nirvana X.
Shit.
X?
That's right.
Ryuki, I looked it up. Once again, the original uploader is anonymous.
It's just like that QR video. I thought it might have something to do with the HB case.
Mama, did you watch the video?
Yeah, I have it saved on my smartphone.
Don't watch it. You're gonna have an episode.
Want to see?
Nope.
No, Ryuki, don't do it. Something bad might happen again.
Yep. Let's not. The ViewCube videos that have been released so far have not included anything that would induce a subliminal effect, but that doesn't mean they're safe. There's a possibility that there was a special production technique that only works on people like Ryuki who have suffered some kind of trauma. The subliminal effect is a phenomenon in which a stimulus is given below the threshold of human perception, causing unconscious desires and emotions to arise in the person. Yeah, let's not. Oh, jeez. I guess we're doing it.
Please?
Ryuki!
I'm with Tama. For the record, I'm with Tama. Don't.
Okay then. I'm going to stream it on the screen over there. It's probably better to watch it on a bigger screen.
Oh, I don't want to see it.
Here we go.
I don't want to see it.
Okay.
Clickety click.
I don't want to see it. Oh, I really hate these. Oh my god. It's really upsetting. Well, that last part wasn't exactly subtle. Ryuki, could you do me a favor and not start talking in static? Sweaty as always.
What did I tell you? I warned you!
Huh? I think I'm okay.
Okay, we're good.
Don't scare me like that.
Not gonna black out and start glitching out. Are we good? Okay. About Nirvana X.
Judging by the name, it's gotta have something to do with the Nirvana initiative.
They said the thing.
The incidents at Shinjuku might be related too.
You mean the rocket that went off?
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I think that was like a test run for the initiative, but we don't know anything for sure. Where the actual show will happen, who's behind it, and why, we don't know any of the details.
We do have a clue as to when, though. The Nirvana X video. There were 2 codes on there. One of them was 2151200.
Is that like a
I think it's a date and a time.
Yeah. 2. Yeah, so February 15th, 1200. So noon on the 15th of February.
February 15th,
So that's tomorrow.
12 p.m.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, noon tomorrow.
The date and time when the Nirvana initiative will begin.
There's not much time.
What about the letters?
Not sure about that one.
That looks like DNA codons, right? Like those are the CCFGG. Like those are. I know DNA is like typically in those like strings of. We use letters to identify the different. I think they're called codons. Whatever they are.
The numbers represented a time and date, so I'm guessing those were for a location.
A location? We have a lot to think about now.
Let's get a move on.
Tonight. Should I? I feel like I should check in at the hospital. No. We'll go up the list. Nice. I feel like Ryuki's gonna, like, collapse if I don't go to the hospital soon enough, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, at least her body isn't here anymore. That's
It was
nice.
2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here. The investigation is still ongoing.
So, what are you planning on doing here? Mommy wouldn't be here.
No, the balls told me to come here.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
You should go to the Nice Japan branch.
If so the balls say, so we do.
You should gain some valuable information there.
What valuable information could be here?
Tama, do not question the wisdom of the balls.
I don't know, but let's look around.
It's a pond. It's a plant. Holographic boundary line. Statue. Waterfall. Big window. You... I can't remember your name. He had a name. He's like an actual guy. Nice's symbol. The Nonupal X. Man, I feel like I'm only gonna get one, right? Because it's if it's like on the same thing, it's gonna be like you ran out of battery. So I'm gonna hold off before I jump into one of those. Evidence markers. A very well made office desk. Laptop. It's Tokiko's. Yeah, that seems like pretty good evidence. Christ, here we go again!
So that's how it's gonna be. Well, I suppose it's not that bad.
Sir, be happy. You are a running gag.
Is this getting a little too scripted?
That's... Shit, he's becoming self-aware.
That's what the people want.
He's really becoming self-aware.
Anyway, my name is...
Kagami!
That's my line! Huh? Did you forget already? Fine. My name is Kagami. Ka. K-A. Ga. G-A. Me. M-I.
I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. But I will. I'm pretty sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again?
Very well. Mr. Ryuki, you can give me a nickname. That way, you won't forget.
He has reached the final stage of grief acceptance.
A nickname, huh? Something easy to remember would be good, right?
Exactly.
How about Kagami? That's an easy nickname to remember.
Why me?
Oh my god. Poor Kagami. Where's Tokiko's body?
The body is long gone for the autopsy.
No, I don't want to look at it.
Really
Stop
is a
it.
shame. She was killed right before her birthday.
Oh, don't say that. Damn it.
Tokiko's birthday is February 15th. There was a huge party planned for her here. It really is such a shame.
I'm gonna be honest, I think I want to use my wink sync on Kagami. Like I feel like the most logical one would be this guy, because he seems like the most like person. But I want to use it on Kagami. I imagine it's almost certainly gonna have to do with his name, right? Apparently. I think through me and Date combined, we just wore him down. Alright, I'm just doing it.
This has become a difficult situation. There are many factors to consider, taking into account probability and all. Well, what dating app should I use?
Rip. About Mame.
Do you know this girl?
Oh.
Her name is Amame Doi.
Oh, I know her. She's a mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
That's true, but how do you know that?
How do you think he knows that, Ryuki?
Oh, well, I've been there a few times. I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
Yeah. What color's your trident, buddy?
As an inspector?
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector.
That's a tough sell.
Do you know where she is now?
No, I wouldn't know. I can tell you that she isn't working right now, though. I heard from another girl that she hasn't been feeling well recently.
Right. It's unlikely that she'd be at Sunfish Pocket. Mame saw Terror at the studio. And right after that, she saw Komeji's body. It's unlikely she'd be at work with all that going on.
The image of a Mame that appeared on Ryuki's hand. That was a hologram shot from my left eye, my main body. How cool am I, huh? You're pretty cool, Tama. Don't let anyone tell you different. How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here. Half-Bites, Northern Mariana Islands, smash!
That's cute. He played along. Any new intel?
There isn't anything here.
Anything regarding Mame?
Mame?
It's this girl.
Don't recognize her.
Okay. Anything regarding Mame?
This girl.
No, I don't know where she is.
I see.
I do not remember this guy's name. Any clues in the president's office?
It's not a lead or anything, but it is interesting.
What is?
It's gonna take some time to prepare. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay. Did you search the space downstairs?
You talking about the underground cathedral? It's off limits right now. There's concerns that it might collapse.
So you don't know about the box?
The box?
There was a box there with a strange-looking device. Tama, can you show the image?
Sorry, I don't have it.
What?
Ryuki, when you went to the cathedral, you fell off the bridge, remember? The impact caused me to lose some of my memory.
Yeah, there was no backup there.
I was only able to recover up to finding Tokiko's body in the president's
I
office.
remember there was like that whole thing where they were like, no backups, backup system is offline.
No backups?
Because it was so deep underground, there was no signal down there.
Or that.
Come to think of it, there were some network problems.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I couldn't upload the data to the cloud.
Damn.
Ryuki, I'm ready. It's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, please go ahead.
Look at that pond over there.
Oh, hello.
Is that?
It's Tokiko's hologram. Her laptop was in the desk. There was a program running. This. I think it's some software aimed at these cultists. Needless to say, it's just an image, so she can't really interact with you. But she does talk. Lectures even.
Huh.
If you give her a topic, she'll give some pre-recorded response. You can choose from 4. Moksha, gain. Form is emptiness, and the allegory of the cave. There's other data in there too somewhere, but it'll take time to get at.
Interesting. The allegory of the cave intrigues me.
The Allegory of the Cave is a story first told by Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher. There are prisoners imprisoned in a dark cave. These prisoners have never witnessed the outside world. All they can see are shadows projected on the walls in front of them. Merely the shadows of grass and trees, flocks of birds. Even families of deer would be shown from time to time. But the prisoners who have never seen the outside world believe these shadows to be the truth. Reality they do not doubt or question. One day, one of the prisoners unchains themselves and escapes the cave. They see real grass, real trees, real flocks of birds, and real deer. At that time, they saw the world as it truly is. Overwhelmed with emotion, they head back to the cave to tell the other prisoners of their discovery.
Everything we've seen until now have been shadows, false images. The outside world is completely different.
None of the other prisoners believe the escapee. Have they gone insane, they laugh. Do you understand this allegory? The escapee was enlightened with the truth and reached moksha. So what about you? Do you plan to live your days chained in a cave, scraping by a living in a world of falsehood and fraud? Or do you plan to join us? The decision needs to be made. Please demonstrate your determination.
Okay. Okay. Moksha.
Moksha, or enlightenment.
The true world.
One is only truly free when free from all desires. But this state of mind is not something that can be easily defined or described in words. It is implicit knowledge. It is not something you can understand without experiencing it for yourself. Imagine, for example, someone who has never seen the color red. It is impossible to explain to that person what the color red is. You can't truly understand the redness of the color red until you experience it. Moksha is similar in this way. So how can you reach moksha? Among Hindu followers are those known as the sadhu. They follow a strict spiritual path of penance in an attempt to reach moksha. For example, one may stand on just one leg for decades, or try to roll across the entire Indo-Chinese continent. One may live on a bed of nails. Another might strike his head upon a pillar thousands of times.
Huh.
Among Buddhists, there are the ascetics. They perform a 1,000-day circumambulation, walking 30 miles a day around steep mountains. And they chant the mantras without pausing to eat, drink, or even sleep for 9 whole days. It is said that the founder of Zen Buddhism, the monk Bodhidharma, sat cross-legged facing a wall without rest for 9 years straight.
How?
But how do all these things achieve moksha? Is it because pain and penance cause your desires and thoughts to dull and disappear? That may be part of it. Or is it perhaps the state of nothingness that comes over you upon achieving these feats? One may come to the conclusion that desires themselves are illusory. Knives has a slightly different interpretation. Do you know how a debugger finds bugs in games?
They throw themselves at every wall they can until they find them.
They try to run into walls over and over and over again. They go to places that normal players won't go, or leave the game on for days. They do things that normal players don't do. Unpredictable actions that the programmers failed to anticipate. That is how bugs that weren't even considered in the planning stages are found. Does this remind you of anything? Hitting your head on a pillar 1,000 times. Sitting toward a wall for 9 years. What if these actions were not anticipated by the creator?
This is a really interesting, like, approach to this idea.
What if these actions uncovered bugs in the real world?
Glitches in the system.
What if they revealed the seams? In other words, these practitioners of the extraordinary are trying to find the seams, find them, and achieve enlightenment. Learn the secret of this world, the truth.
Go hit your head on a wall for 100 years.
And so we believe that moksha is this journey. This world is a simulation.
Bodhidharma meditated in the direction of the wall for 9 years. There have been idioms created about this. Since he was in the same position for so long, his limbs rotted off, which is why the Daruma dolls sold in stores look the way they look. That's interesting. I did not know that. That's where the Daruma dolls come from. Neat. I mean, it's not neat that his limbs fell off. That's not cool. I don't know. That's not cool.
Thus, its creator must have created with intention. This intention we can never know for certain, but we can surmise and we can estimate. Imagine you attempt an action, but that action is prevented by something incomprehensible to you. It is reasonable to assume that action was something not considered by the creator. Contrarily, if you attempt an action and feel yourself compelled by some otherworldly force, it is probably something the creator did expect. Like rats, trapped in a maze, go in the wrong direction and receive a shock. go in the right direction and receive a prize.
Man, this is like just a smorgasbord of analogies here.
Considering this, perhaps this simulation is actually a game. A game about escaping this inscrutable maze. Can you win this game? The creator probably wants you to.
Form is emptiness.
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. So reads the doctrines in Buddhist scriptures. Emptiness is not separate from form. Form is not separate from emptiness. Whatever is form is emptiness. Whatever is emptiness is form. Emptiness is sometimes translated as void or nothingness. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Everything in this world is false. False is this world to the core. Shotok Taishi, who spread Buddhism in Japan, said something similar. All is false. Buddha is truth. The first part of the quote is self-explanatory. The latter requires context. Buddha, in this instance, is being used as a substitute for the general concept of enlightenment, Bodhi, Satori. Thus, the quote can be interpreted to mean, the sole truth of this world is enlightenment. Everything else is a falsehood. I will give another example.
More example, okay, yeah.
I will give another.
Whoops.
The butterfly dream, a famous legend told by Chuang Tzu, one of the founders of Taoism.
I have heard of this one. I think they went over this one in or like they referenced this in, I think it was Chaos Child? One of those.
One day, Chuang Tzu was a butterfly in a dream.
Yeah, it's like, am I a butterfly dreaming I'm a human, or was I a human dreaming I was a butterfly?
He awoke from his dream with a question. Was his being a butterfly a dream? Or is this world he awoke in a dream? Many notable people in history have had similar thoughts. These same questions have been passed down for thousands of years. Why is that? Could there be a truth hidden in all this?
That's enough.
Well, that sure was something. Didn't help much, though.
I was just about to say basically the exact same thing. I was just about to say, man, that was a whole lot of information that really didn't amount to anything. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot of very interesting thought concepts, but not really anything tangible here.
Not necessarily. This information might come in handy later.
If you say so.
Maybe.
Anyway, there was no information on Mame. Let's go somewhere else.
Alright. Finally going to the hospital. Sorry it took so long, Tama. I was doing stuff.